So hello and welcome back to another video. Now I've come out early this morning. I've just nipped out basically before work. Now, I've got a really long day ahead of me today and I'm not going to be able to fish over the next few days, so I thought I need to take this opportunity and get out before work, even if it means little sleep. I've just come out for I've got about an hour and a half. Now whether I actually stay here that long is a different story, but I'm hoping to pick up some bass in that time. So I've literally just got down here and I'm just finishing setting up my rod. Today I'm using my 9-foot Shimano Airnos 7 to 35 gram lure rod, and I'm using my Vanford 4000. Just clipping on to start with the Patchinko 125, and you can probably tell behind me it is absolutely miserable. So what I've got today is Samson grade high vis chartreuse. This is 20 pounds, and I'm hoping this is going to do the trick today. So I'm not going to waste too much time. I want to get a lure straight in the water and let's see if we can catch some bass this morning. So I'm starting with the surface lure, but what I may do is switch over to a soft plastic. Just want a few casts with this first. Now the reason for that is I've actually found it difficult to hook up on a surface lure lately. I've had plenty of bass go for them, come up behind them on previous outings, but they're just reluctant. So as soon as I've put on a soft plastic, I've hooked up literally the first or second cast. But I like to give it a try first of all. And even if you do get swells behind the lure, it's just an indication of fish being here. So you can quickly adapt to that and change lure and hopefully start catching them. First little swirl behind the lure then, just a small fish. This is what I mean about them being reluctant. I can't figure out why yet. Should be catching confidently on surface lures this time of year. I'm going to give it one more cast with this, and then I might just switch up to a Sandy Andy or something like that. With these small bass being around, that's the type of lure that's done well recently. So a quick change of lure. Now this is what I've been catching them on lately. These small bass. I've been going crazy for this little Sandy Andy. Obviously you just got to be careful not to snag off on anything. There's lots of boulders and weeds sticking out. Just hard to see under the water with the poor visibility. No sunglasses today. Let's try over that way. Go on, fish. So another change of lure. Just gone for a white bloodhead version of the drift shad, just so it sticks out that little bit more. I don't know if the fish are ignoring what I'm throwing at them or if they're just not there at the moment. There we go, I'm in. Small fish. Oh, he's swimming this way. Yeah. Don't want him to dive into that weed there. There we go, he's on the surface. Just a small one. Like I said, there's been loads of these round at the moment. But first little bass of the morning, just a little piddler. So, first bass down. Just a little tiny one, obviously. We're going to get it back now. Hopefully something bigger turns up. That was taken quite far out. So that's that little bloodhead drift shad. Now let's see if we can find another one and hopefully something bigger. So I knew there were fish here. They may be small, but there's fish here. Just gotta hope that something a bit bigger is lurking in between them. I mean, I highly doubt it, but you can only try and you can only hope. Now I'm having to retrieve the lure fairly quickly because as you'll probably see with the rod tip there, just bringing it through a lot of bootlace weed, which is close in, and there's big patches of it all around here. I think this lure's 30 grams, so it is a little heavy to be fishing over really shallow ground, but you do get away with it here. Just need to speed up the retrieve a bit, which isn't ideal, but by using this lure I know I can get it out there quite far as well, so you're just covering quite a bit of ground. And usually a bloodhead version of any lure will do really well. Bit more of a scrap from this one. Ever so slight. Oh, actually, that is a bit bigger. Still a foot. God, I can't talk. Still a small fish, but that's a nicer fish. That slightly better fish. That. There we go. Probably about I don't know, pushing 40 centimeters. I think that was first cast with this sandier limitation of the shad. This is the non-weedless version. But a nice little fish. Hopefully there's a few coming in now. Right, come on the bass. This is what I mean about the top waters lately. They've just not been doing it for me. Any sandy limitation is what's been working. Now again, I'm doing a faster retrieve because all those snags out there, this has got a big hook sticking out of it. There's rock very close in, so as I get closer in as well, right about now, just lifting the rod tip. Oh, there's that weed. Lifting the rod tip and trying to keep an eye on the lure in the water, drift it over those rocks. Now the good thing is with fast retrieves like this, is when it's small fish, they'll still hit it. And because they're hitting it hard, usually your hookup rate is pretty successful. They'll be well hooked. There we go, we're finding a few now. We found them, we found them. Other one down. Let's get some more. Come on. Well, it really sucks that you have to go to work once you've come out fishing first thing in the day. I'd quite happily stay out for a bit, fish all morning. So what I might do is see how it goes for the next 10 minutes or so, and if I keep on catching, I'm going to, oh yeah, there's another one. Oh, that one took far out. Small again. But what I was going to say is if I keep on catching, I'll put a surface lure back on and see if I can get one on a surface lure. Another little tiny one there. Oh, it's not as small as I thought, actually. Now then, this is interesting. Don't know if you'll see this very well on camera. I noticed something coming out of the bass's mouth then, and it's stuck to my lure. Now that might look like weed, but that is not weed. That is a lugworm. See if I can get it off. That is definitely a lugworm. That's been in that bass's belly for a little bit, and that is a half digested lugworm there. So that is interesting. Feeding on worms, but hitting these sundeal lures. I can see down its mouth. Put this camera on and see. Now I don't know if you can see that because the GoPros don't focus very well, but you can see the lugworm digesting in its back teeth there. Interesting stuff. Right, another bass down. So they're hungry this morning. I don't think I've ever seen a regurgitated worm in a fish's mouth before. I've seen them spit up little bait fish and stuff like that, obviously is very common. Interesting. It's a great thing about bass, they've got such a variety of a diet. They will literally eat anything in the sea. Oh, I'm on again. It's nearly a fish a cast now. Oh, he's gunning for that rock. There we go. Got him past it. Another one bites the dust. Do I put a surface lure on yet, or do I keep on going? Let's give it another half a dozen casts with this. They're all taken far out, so... Oh, there's another one. There we go, they've turned up now. And it is a fisher cast. So I've just had a little 5-10 minute break and decided to clip on a Samson bomb. It's a 21 gram version, which I've done well here in the past with this lure. Now we'll see if the fish are still about. Hopefully we can snag one off the top. I've got about 20-25 minutes left before I've got to get out of here, so let's see if we can find another. So that's me done for today. Now it's been a lot of fun. Small fish obviously, but it doesn't take big fish to have fun when you're coming out and targeting bass. Now it certainly quieted off. Oh, sorry, it certainly got quiet towards the end there. As I said, I tried that surface lure and then I clipped the soft plastic back on. Had a good 15-20 more casts, but nothing after that. So it just goes to show, you just got to wait for the fish to move in. They're going to move in and move out throughout the day. Start feeding, stop feeding, etc, etc. Now unfortunately I've got to get to work and I'm not going to be able to fish over the next few days, so this is my last session until probably early next week. So I'm pleased to catch a couple of fish. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you do like it, please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to my channel, then please consider subscribing. Please share the video on social media if you wouldn't mind to do that. And yeah, I'll just say thank you very much. Thank you to everybody who takes the time to watch these videos and leaves comments, etc. I really do appreciate it. But anyway, that's enough babbling from me, so I'll see you on the next one.